said, can you send me start time and location, spring time, thank you. One is the start time, Liv sent you, said she sent me a screenshot. I asked for the start time, you just told me to comply. Yep. Liv sent you a screenshot. Everything I know. Olivia, not even spelled correctly.
Right.
So her screenshot states, time shift.
Yeah.
Where did you want to? This is the screenshot Liv sent. Leslie is tech 45, competition, get it on. George over just brings it
Read it.
$5 sketch per person in her hands. Here,
Yes.
yeah, and then the briefing. That's what Liv sent, right? Okay, I sent it again. Which I just put it.
Like 5 songs.
I'm not saying nothing.
No.
Hey,
Why? Like.
go get our, love you.
Is it better? Is it better or no? Is it better? Tell me it's better. I feel like the orientation is weird. Is it? Okay. Yeah, I was talking to Melinda. We're getting ready to go to Liv's, whatchamacallit, cheer competition. Just go watch my boots. I'm probably gonna break down, like, probably make it like a 3-part. Somebody who knows nothing about flowers or any of those things, and then I'll probably do like, because I know the main thing that people struggle with is 1, bubbles, and 2, delamination, and those are things that I learned so early off in the game. Like, that's the first thing I taught myself. I had one thing delaminate, and then I always what's it called? Experiment. I always experiment with like what I can put in and how to make it work when I put in. Delamination is when the resin doesn't stick. So say if you put wet flowers in there, the resin's going to delaminate from it and it'll create a coating around it, right? And then after it creates that coating around it, it's going to look all frosty and ugly and nasty. Sometimes river tables will delaminate from, so the actual river will delaminate from the wood. That is when you don't use dry wood or you don't prep the surface of the wood correctly. So some people say if you coat your wood like with resin and then you pour and you let that cure and then you pour your river, if you don't do it the right way, it will delaminate. That river will fall right out. Crazy, but it will. Yes, moisture causes it, but not only moisture, it's also the things that you put in there and the prep of the things. So metal, plastic, anything glossy or waxy, moisture is your number one. Like, woo, moisture. Yeah, moisture is like your number one enemy. Dust, any oils or anything like that. Yeah, you be listening. So, have you done projects yet, or what? And do you have a business? Are you selling your things? Like, what are you doing? I know you bought all the tools. found my playlist. For what? What playlist? Oh, I got a few playlists on here. You talking about Resin? Oh, 4 years ago. That's when I was just starting out. I'm gonna go hard on YouTube. When they took TikTok, it scared the shit out of me. Like, it shook me to my core, man. And I think the reason is because growing up with a parent in addiction, I moved around so much. Schools, cities, states, houses. Like, there was zero security in those areas. And then, with me being in addiction and doing dumb things and doing the thing I knew, I could, like, being in addiction, you go to jail, like you do. I went to prison, I went to jail, and I would lose everything, and it was nothing to me. But when I had my kids, oh hell no, like, I got clean. My baby's 5. She just turned 5. And no, she turned 6. Did she turn 6? She turned 6. Holy shit. Anyways, so I got clean, and I've been clean almost 8 years, and my oldest is 6. I got bonus babies. None of my kids have ever had to see me in any of those situations, right? My youngest is 3, and I busted my ass to create stability, right? And I've done it with Nita's Fluid Woodworks. So, I knew good damn and well that when you have a business and you're on social media, you have to take your audience with you. So you have to have a way, because your platform, your page, your whatever, that can be taken from you at any point in time. Your YouTube, your Facebook, your TikTok, anything, it can be took. The platform can shut down. Your page can be it can be taken. And what resin was I using? Back then, I was using Incredible Solutions, which is now Promise Epoxy. So anyways, absolutely. Awesome. Natasha, the thing that I could say about bubbles is warm up your resin. If you can coat the things you're going to put in, and use the right resin for the job. So if you're doing a deep pour, use a deep pour resin. For UV resin, if you're talking about the one that cures, not like a UV art, but like the actual UV resin, if you're talking about the one that cures with the light, I highly recommend Resin Rockers. I have a promo code for them in my link tree. What is my promo code for Resin Rockers? Fluid Wood. FLUIDWOOD. Fluid Wood. Resin Rockers. I use them, and I get the clearest of clear pours with them. Like my little, anytime I'm doing like a necklace or filling in any inconsistencies, like in a table, if I have pockets or bubbles or any of those things, absolutely. So Resin Rockers, they are really good, and really the viscosity of it, I think it all comes down to viscosity and cure time, honestly. And the reasoning for that is because, like, if you have a high viscosity resin, it's going to be super thick and your bubbles are just going to stay in there. And If it's a lower viscosity, well, then the bubbles are, of course, going to come up to the surface, right? They're going to be poppable. So always look at the viscosity of your resin. Is it thick? Is it thin? Remember, you can always lower the viscosity of your resin by warming it up. So you see how I just took this out of a bucket of warm water? It's cold in here, and the resin was thicker than I want it to be. Look how thin this is. There's going to be no bubbles in my pour. I'm going to throw this in a vacuum chamber just because I don't want any bubbles trapped under any flowers, especially with the black background. You're going to be able to see everything in there. Scrape your sides. So, Natasha, are you talking about the UV resin with the light? And what kind of projects are you doing? I did, my kids just did a butterfly wing necklace. So cool. We found a butterfly, and they tried to save it, but it was not savable. Or no, that was the bumblebee. I found a butterfly just on the ground. That was a bumblebee. They nurtured this bumblebee for like 2 days, and it wasn't savable. Anyways, I try. So yeah, they just made a butterfly. I found a butterfly coming out of Walgreens one day, and I tried to give it sugar water and stuff like that, and it just didn't happen. It didn't save it. So we took the wings of it, and they got to make a necklace out of it. It's pretty cool. I think they're on their dressers right now. All right, so after you scrape your sides and you don't see any of those iridescent lines, then we're gonna get this into the vacuum chamber. And I don't know how that video is gonna look for you guys. It looks really weird here in YouTube. Just the ratios and the orientation of it. So, we're gonna go over there. Why does it look so far away? Alright, I'm gonna try to get it so y'all can see in there. We'll see though. I'm gonna start making videos for Amazon. That's a good one. Alright, let's see. Yeah, for sure. Alright, let's see if I can get y'all. Alright. I want y'all. I splashed on the top of this, so if you open this too much, too fast, it will splash on top of the on the lid, and then you're not gonna be able to get it off. Look out for the strings. What are you talking about? Epoxy for coasters. Mama, try the deep pour. And they have a 24-hour deep pour, but you can't color it. It doesn't get hard enough for me. I don't prefer it. Try the deep pour. It will be so clear, man. Try it. I'm serious. It takes longer to cure, but it's clear as hell. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Alright, so remember, everything that I used is linked up in my Amazon storefront. I'll put it in the description of this video. Before, right when I get off, I'll put it in the description of this video, and you can get all Yes, I highly suggest it. If you use code FluidWood, they just had a fucking 40% off sale too. Well, it was 25%, but then my code is stackable, so then you can get an extra 15. So if you use code FluidWood, you get 15% off, promise. And then it equaled 40, but the sale ended last night. I tried to post it everywhere so everybody could get their fair share. Mine's over there. I haven't unboxed it yet. You see it? Right there. Okay. How do I get that back down? Sorry. Y'all getting dizzy? Alright, I'm gonna let this do its thing for a minute. Oh, yes, the strings. Yep. Yeah, the iridescent lines. They look stringy. They're like spider webs. What, Sadie? Come here. You want to say hi? Come here. Sit. Hi. Hello, baby. Hi. You're such a pretty girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are a good girl. Alright, let's get this done. Yes, the chamber's in there as well. She is. She really is. You see my other girl? I'll show you my other girl. My shop is a damn mess. Sadie done pulled out my blanket so she could lay on it. This is the goodest girl too. Hi, Bun Bun. Hello. You're so good, girl. You're so pretty. Mommy's gonna go get you some food today. Okay? You're so pretty. And then we got Zeus. Zeusy Caboosey. Hello, Zeusy. Hi. What's up, Bubba? This is Zeus. He is my blue tongue skink. Yes, Sadie. Yes. Alright. You can go back. Okay. Those are my babies. And then I bought my wife a puppy for Christmas. It's a schmoodle. It's a Shih Tzu, a Maltese, and a poodle. It's cute. It was like 1.6 pounds when I got it. Alright, so this is still doing its thing. Let me show y'all a couple other things. So I made a plant stand. This is going to have some tall legs. And then this is a toilet seat. Here, let's see. Hold up. Let me put you on here. So. That is crazy. It's crazy. That's nuts. That is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And then I made a plant stand for the house for my babies, for my plants. Got some olive wood and just a matte black. We're gonna get the drips off it today. Everybody's so creative. We're gonna get the drips off today, get the back sanded up, put a hard oil on it, and I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. I don't know what I was talking about. And then we got this we're gonna work on today, and then we got this that we're gonna work on today. Well, I don't think I can work on this. Hold on. Yeah, no. It's still leaving fingerprints in there. But, this is pretty as hell. So pretty. Oh, we got toads too. Here's my Petoskey tables. This just shows you how clear these pores are. Hello, Sadie. A hunter's. These are good for hunting season. Anything with ammo during hunting season or for game rooms and stuff like that. Like, what, man? What? You keep poking me with your wet nose. Here's our toads. Hello. Then we got this guy. I love rock hounding. I do. I love rock hounding. Do you see these rocks? It has to be polished up a little bit, but she's done for the most part. I gotta figure some legs out for it. But look at these rocks. Yes. Okay. All right. Where you going? You hungry? She's hungry. She's telling me. Let's get this out. I know it's got to be about time. Yep. All right. So I'm gonna close the green. Turn off the pump. And we're going to Holland. Nice. I'm in Clio. All right. I'm gonna get my. Fuck. I'm gonna have to record with something. Hold on. Let me set my other phone up. I know it's got to be time to go to that cheer competition. It's got to be close. Oh, I got to change my battery in my camera. Okay, so if you could ask me to make any YouTube video, what would it be? If you could ask me to do any YouTube video, what would it be? What do y'all want? What do y'all need help with? What do you want to see done? Like, what? Talk to me. I gotta get my camera set up. Alright, I'm gonna bring you all over here and set you up. Let's open this up. Let me show you how. That is how slow you want to go. Otherwise, it'll splash on the top of this, and you don't want that to happen. Thank you. And if you can see, all the bubbles kind of just disappear. It's the pressure that makes them visible. And you cannot lift this lid until that pressure is gone. It's kind of like it's a pressure pot. Not kind of like a pressure pot. There. Alright. Now, I gotta figure out the video on YouTube, especially if I'm gonna be going live on YouTube. Sorry. Okay. Now we're gonna pour. What are stars? Or super. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. Is that better? That looks a lot frickin' better. Frickin' looks a lot frickin' better. Alright, let me get some gloves on. They're dried. So if you put wet, moist flowers in resin, they will rot and delaminate. I have an e-course that shows how to keep the colors, how to keep the volume. I show how to press them. I show how to dry them in 3 minutes, completely dry, pressed. In the microwave. My e-course is bomb ass. 169 bucks. I think I'm gonna double the price. Like, I know that's a $300 course right there. I'm just struggling with, I want everybody to be able to access the knowledge that I have. And I know when I was first starting out, it was hard for me to justify prices like that. But once I took the plunges into everything, like, no, it was definitely worth it. Like, I don't know. I know what I should do. But right now, I'm just going to keep it where it's at. Alright, so for this, I get real quiet when I pour. I do. I just love watching. Like, I love watching it. I love resin so much. Hold on, my hand hurts. Those Uper lights that I just knocked over there, they're gonna go in the heart. Oh, my hand is sore. Alright, we're gonna let that cure up. It was so pretty. I could probably do another bucket. I can't do it right now though because we got to go. Alright, let's go. Where's my stick? And yes, I know I mixed my resin, so I'm not scared to scrape my bucket. If you don't know that you properly mixed your resin, please don't scrape your bucket. Alright. That is it, that is all. There's no bubbles in there. There won't be any bubbles in there. It's gorgeous. Watch out, Sadie. Alright, guys, I gotta get ready to go and be a cheer mom. I gotta go be a cheer mom. These Yooper lights are going in here. So, but we're gonna put a snowy white background in there. This looks like the UP of Michigan. Absolutely. I think it gets over at 2, so probably about 3, and then we got to leave at 6 to go to my wife's Christmas party. Okay? So I will be back after that. And we're going to keep an eye on this one because there's bubbles coming up from the wood right there. This one looks pretty good. Nothing in there. And yeah, that's it. That's all. All right, you guys. Probably about 3:30. Okay. I'm just looking in here, and y'all can look with me. I'm looking for any floaties, any trapped air, anything. And I'm not seeing anything, so we're good. Sometimes little pieces of flowers can break off and float around, but I don't see not a thing. So everything looks really consistent, really, really good. All right, guys. So we out about 3:30. I'll be back here, not the other place. All right. I don't know how to end this though. I gotta learn. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes.